when we get into a relationship, kind of throw all in. And my husband and I, we've been married over 38 years. So, there's a lot of investment in that. And we have two adult daughters, and they're both married. And it's really wonderful to, see that happening. And so when we're talking about people that have really just kind of invested full on in their time, their commitment, their energy, we're wanting to see that it was worth it. We're wanting to see that we made a good decision and feel that we're loved, cared for, whatever it might be. For some people, um, I guess every person has their personal needs for wanting to be in that relationship or the personal things that connect them to one another. So the call to action is that we can talk a lot about I love you. I care about you. Yes, I'll take care of that. But for many people, that works. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear that, yes, I'm loved, I'm cared for. But underneath, the majority of us are also sitting back and we're watching for evidence. We want to see that there's a follow through. And we mentioned about life being mundane, and some of the biggest fights I hear and work with people are about the mundane things, but we have to unpack what's below it. And so having exercises, like when one of the first steps in I feel like in couples resets is to repair. And we we get to the point with when we're with our partners that we're just jumping in and telling them what they're doing wrong. So one of the very first things for repairs, I want to be able to have people remember what they liked about each other and hear it from one another. This is part of the reason why we fell in love or we got to start back there in that good place. And from there we can continue to build and say, these are the wonderful things I loved about you. And these are some things I still need that have dropped away or I didn't realize were bothering me. So that's part of what I work with people around is the give remember the good stuff, and then let's start showing up, figuring out ways to express our needs, and then letting them know we saw it. Right? We were in there
Yes,
for saying I see it, it's making a difference, or you almost got it
mhm,
right. We want feedback.
sure. Like, that positive feedback could be, "Hey, I noticed you took the trash out tonight. Thank you so much for doing that. I was running late that
Uh huh.
day, and I noticed that you took that out." Like, little
Yeah.
things like that, they're little things, but they're meaningful. They mean
Absolutely.
so
Absolutely. The manners, that's one of the things I tell people. Your manners drop off in your marriage and your long-term relationships, and we gotta bubble them back up. And we've had discussions around why should I thank them for something? That's their job.
It's really
You know? And I said, well, that may be on their to-do list, but all of us like to be told that they care, were noticed, appreciated, acknowledged. You heard me. That's really cool. I like that. There's there's one gentleman. Yeah, I'll tell you a little story if that's okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Love stories. We love
Okay.
stories.
I got lots of them.